Oh shit, he must have lost another cell. That nigga team trash when it comes to the Sims. Oh shit. I can't hear nothing you saying. I said I don't hear nothing you saying. You in and out, breaking up.
I don't know why my shit is not. It's not reading. Hold on.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
The drive will start with an option going left. On the option, a handoff to Carson. And he gets this up just shy
he
of
hurt
30
already.
to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there, a first down. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run. It's Barner. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost
block him, 48.
when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
To throw on 2nd down, Huntley. It's caught by Mike Evans. Mike Evans, he's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 83 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now the throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Seattle.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make moves.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Get him sacked. Barrett.
Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
He's going to float this over the middle deep, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
The Seahawks send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. This is brought in at the 21. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
On 1st and 10, Huntley. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, come on,
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, 1st down. And And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Justin Hopkins
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And his kick is right through.
The game at 7.
Man, it's the 8-minute quarter.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Yeah, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
These two teams all tied after one. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Why I always call this nigga Mike Evans a running back? Oh, my God.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. From the gun, Huntley. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Marcus Peters.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Barner. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
For 24.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
To Chris Carson.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down at the 30.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you
set mine or you set my force line?
They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did it.
Oh, you sent him this, not the law?
Taken down behind the line.
I'm starting to feel.
Oh, I didn't know you needed a. Oh, it was your first. I didn't know.
Normally, don't have a lot of empathy
No.
for the QB, right? In this case,
Simeon, it was fine.
Constant duress this entire game. Nice surviving back there.
Didn't matter.
There's still a
Either way, I told you I didn't. It didn't really. You know what I mean?
On third down, Wilson.
Like, I got his pick anyway.
It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Yeah, I remember you told. Yeah, I thought y'all was the same. I didn't know. I really didn't know if y'all was the horseman or whatever.
I do think though they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Still going. Now he lost the football.
Woo! Come on. Who did illegal?
This will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
What the fuck happened? Oh, wow. Oh, that could have been disastrous.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
A gain of 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Oh, my God. Mike Evans is open.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
The 3-yard line.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Seahawks set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Carson, the ball carrier.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They go play action now. Wilson. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
A gain of 20.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his 1st here, and it's good for a 1st down. Now it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it.
Whoa.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They go play action with Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. That'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. Huntley airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground.
Man, why did it make me do that? Straight up the middle, first fucking down.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're able to work this to the 25. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
23-yard line.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Huntley to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28. Seahawks.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Come on,
and
Gil.
That is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Get that, Rook.
In the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
By number 39.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Huntley. Evans has it left side. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
On the Seahawks 8-yard line.
Here's Huntley. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Looking to throw. Huntley. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming.
The kick is good. Makes the score.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes them.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
I've always loved it.
He dumps this off over the middle.
Nigga should have caught that up.
And that's going to lead
What up? What up?
down.
Nigga asked him another lead. Let him know.
Gets back to the defense, finding a way to get to it, and forcing a third down.
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
What do you
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
First down, Seattle.
He over here too, so you know. Richie Porter.
And I think that's going to happen.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete here.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Being chased out left. They'll fire this deep for Gallup. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Michael Gallup. 41 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Makes the score.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So you know we itching to play in this league.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, 50 yards. And the Buccaneers
a glitch play. Nigga, you got caught in the before.
And they'll bang that one through.
Straight that.
Buccaneers 42.
The kickoff unit is out of the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to dig down deep. They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
You get caught in their own defense every time.
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is
every time I do it, even
his assistant coaches
cover 2,
getting together all the positions, then coming together as a group,
to the post,
going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
I guess it's a cheat.
It
sounds like it.
The Seahawks on 3rd down.
It sounds like
just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield
play, and all I do is change a couple routes.
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And this one incomplete.
So you send it to
contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, Maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Yeah. I'm still mad.
That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Cam Akers didn't score no touchdowns in the sim.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2.
Neither did DK.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game,
Jackson was good for me.
Success, all talks about attrition.
Good
If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
This defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
You need DK to get to the X Factor.
They're not finding much space.
X Factor?
This Tampa Bay
Nope.
defense,
Superstar.
they hold strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on?
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Oh, wow.
Little nigga is fast, man.
Wow.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his
Who is that?
third touchdown.
Somebody I found in the free
And
agents.
the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
They
Extra
the
point
normal,
splits the
speed
uprights,
to them. So
and
look
that
at
will
how I'm building.
increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Get it.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have. And all they're doing is playing pass every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers,
I'm
keeping
sure he
their
would have
eyes in the
fumbled.
right spot. He had
Oh,
that eye
man,
down
flicking
the
the hell out of
entire
that
time.
stick.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you. They get your eyes in the
That's what I'm saying. Oh, I broke that nigga. If the other nigga wasn't right there, that's a tackle. Break.
It made a really nice play.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's the other reason why I like them too. His break tackle was pretty high.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
No gain on the ball. Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Leonard Fournette. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Today's final score.
The Buccaneers are moving on in these playoffs as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What are you guys so happy about? Skyrockets and flight. Absolutely right. What, did every time you got let this go, man? Come lose this girl to me.
This nigga, man, he just running back. 92 speed, 93 accel, 91 agility, 88 break tackle.
Damn, somebody just let him go?
Yeah. Josh Mumphrey, 24 years old.
What do you got? I got something.
He was in free agency. I was like, I need a running back because Fournette is kind of old. So I was like, fuck it, let me grab this nigga then.
Raiders ain't shit for that. Scary ass nigga.
What happened?
Niggas in open field and clicked off his defenders so he wouldn't he let the computer make the tackle.
What's the score over there?
7-0 Raiders.
Shit, I gotta see who needs what over there. Go check. This Buccaneers team I got over here, I think I still got like 80 mil in cap. Free agency, man.
Not right now, though. Not right now, though. I think so.
80 fucking million, nigga. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of bread over there for that team.
Alright, so let's see. NFC.
Oh, not right now.
Damn, this shit's still wide open. Like I said, only me and you got the clinch. Everybody else is still. Whee.
Yeah, I want that elephant. I want it to cover my whole leg right here. Like I want it from like knee to ankle.
We should go over there.
Oh, okay. Bears got to win, man.
I want one from here to my knee.
Yeah, I want knee to ankle with the Elefante. Damn, bro. That's oh well. So who? Well, me and you the only ones that clinched in the playoffs so far?
In NFC.
Damn.
But I hope Bears got to win against the Rams though, so the Lions team won't get in the playoffs. Okay, in the AFC, it's only 2 spots open. Ooh, the Chiefs got to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, Chiefs got to win because if the Chiefs lose, Browns, Colts, Jags, if one of them win, they can take that spot. Same for the Titans.
Niggas better play their games. Wait, but I was watching the wrong game. The Chiefs and the Raiders already played.
Huh? It's over?
Oh no, they didn't. I'm looking at the damn playoff tree. I'm tripping. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'm tripping. So I got it look like I got Mels in the playoffs.
He said he wanted you to.
Yeah, he did. Be careful what you wish for.
Right.
Got
that right. Be careful what you fucking wish for.
Yeah, be careful what you ask for, brother. Oh, that motherfucker, yeah, tripping. I'm going in that bitch tripping. And I need it all. Trying to avoid you until the championship game.
Oh yeah, we for sure. We both got our spots solidified. We both 14-1. Everybody else is 10. So.
Which ones?
We're going to
the yellow ones. Where'd you find them? Oh.
It didn't come up that long. It was loading, and I was like, whatever. And I clicked back and it's still on there. I was like,
I'll make some calls.
This straight.
Eric, do not fear.
Oh, no. I didn't.
Nobody's happy in this town except for the losers. Look at me, I'm miserable. That's why I'm rich. Cut the bullshit, Ari. I'm serious. Finish your job.
Fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option.